Hey there all you random YouTube viewers. So, I wasn't the best student to have around in school before university. Now I'm not talking academically, I'm more talking about the fact that my teachers were probably just done with me at the end of the day. See, I would do all these things to low-key mess with them, but not enough to ever get me in trouble. They were probably they just needed a break from me for a while after class. For one of my classes, I would replace the whiteboard marker with one of my own because I was just really bored with all the colors. I walked into classrooms and drew either the TARDIS or what I would like to call a flosper, which is this little insect that I made up, which is a combination of a fly, a wasp, and a spider. And I would name them and just put them at the corner of the boards and then get really mad at the teacher if they erased them, so I just kept putting them back up until they stopped erasing them. A couple times I did this in classrooms that weren't even mine. I would just walk into a classroom before class started, draw it, and leave. And one of the teachers, he just didn't do anything. He didn't even acknowledge me. I wasn't even any of his students in any of his classes. I've never had him. He was just okay with me just walking in. And then there was the time that my teacher left, so me and my friend decided to sing really loudly in a round in Latin, and she told us that she could hear us down the hall, and yeah, she was not amused. It was a fun time. But there are 3 instances in which I'm going to tell you about that are not the typical everyday messing around with my teacher. One of them being the toast petition. So, in middle school in grade 8, me and my friends were sitting in math class, and for some reason we could smell toast, and my math teacher was like, "Do you guys smell toast?" And we were like, "Yes! We do! You smell it too!" And we were just super psyched about it because we were in grade 8. Then we got this great idea that we should have a toast day in school, and that should be one of our events. I guess we just wanted toast at the beginning of our day. To be honest, I actually don't eat toast that often. I was just really psyched about this idea for some reason. So off we go with a few sheets of lined paper titled Toast Petition. We went around to everyone in the school, which wasn't actually that hard. It was an all grade 8 middle school. There was one grade. We're a small town. So we go around to everyone, getting them to sign this toast petition, and they're all like, "What is this?" They're like, "Well, we want toast in class." We asked a couple teachers too, and one of them refused to sign it because he said that we weren't specific enough in our petition, but oh well. So we hand that toast petition in. I think that's what we did. That's usually what you do with petitions, right? And actually, we ended up getting toast. It was probably in the same day that we had pajama day, and we just watched Timothy Goes to School on the big overhead in the common room. It was a pretty great day. Another story for grade 8 was actually an accident, so I've deemed this the pizza throwing incident. Okay, so this school in grade 8 had a commons area, which was basically just, it wasn't bleachers, but I don't know. There was no chairs, there's no tables, this is where everyone ate their lunch pretty much. So there's this group of guys sitting in the commons. I don't know, maybe they're eating pizza. I was eating pizza. Thus the pizza throwing incident. And I guess they were throwing their food into the garbage from far away, and the librarian comes up, and she's a bit intimidating. So she's just lecturing these guys on not throwing their food, to actually, like, walk over to the garbage can, put their food in the trash. And then I had a brain fart, and then I was finished with my pizza, and for some reason I didn't eat the crust. So while she's lecturing these guys, I throw this pizza crust into garbage beside her. But I didn't. I missed and hit her in the leg. And these guys, they just go silent. She looks down, looks up at me, and she picks up the pizza crust, throws it away, and keeps lecturing the guys. She doesn't say anything to me, and I've just gotten up to leave, so I start leaving, and all the guys are there like, "But It was a pretty great time. So yeah, I guess that's it for now. Sorry if you guys are disappointed that it wasn't pranks like, "Oh yeah, I super glued stuff all over the school. Oh yeah, I said animals in the school." No, I wasn't ambitious enough for that, and that would actually get me in trouble. So yeah, there's my low-key shenanigans for you. Oh well, next video is probably going to be some PE shenanigans. I don't know if that would be any better. Probably not. Okay, goodbye.